Hey everybody, Sergeant Mike Dawson.
I'm Sergeant Matt Grice.
And this week we're going to go out to Lake Draper and talk with Sgt Bueno and see what his day consists of out on the lake and what kind of different things that the lake has to offer, and see what's going on out there.
At Lake Draper, the main function of this lake is water production, but there's a lot of things to do in the recreational area. This lake, we have mountain bike trails on the northeast side of the lake. We've got dirt bike trails on the southeast part of the lake. We've got a jogging and bicycle trail that's 13 miles long that runs around the lake. We have a model airplane field. We have all kinds of things to do. And all of those require permits, and we have to do a certain level of enforcement to make sure everyone's playing by the rules out there. But this lake is the only water skiing lake in the city, so we have quite a few boaters and young people come out here to water ski, so we stay busy. In addition to all that, we have to take 911 calls like regular police officers, so in this job, we're always doing something, and usually when something happens at this lake, it's a big deal. In Lake Patrol, we have two boats. This is our primary operating boat. This is the big boat. It's our 26-foot Proline boat. This boat is for drownings and anytime we need to put firefighters or paramedics or any other extra people on the boat, we use the big boat. The jet boat is what we use for routine fishing enforcement, to get up into the shallow areas and weed beds and stuff. This jet boat will operate in 3 inches of water. This boat needs a lot more. So this is the primary boat we take out if we got to tow in a big boat and we got to work on a significant incident. This boat here is just for routine enforcement. So that's how we delineate what these boats are for. Lake Draper is the city's main water reservoir, and where we're at right now, the water is 80 to 90 feet deep, which is almost 3 times as deep as the other 2 reservoirs in Oklahoma City. This tower right here has 4 giant gates at the bottom of it, where they take in the water, and then the water plant is on the other side of the dam that we're looking at. So this part of the lake is where the main water is taken in. And there's so much of a volume of water right here where we're standing that it would almost double or triple of Lake Hefner. On this Proline boat, we have a low-rance radar that the city has provided us with. And we use this radar for our search and rescue operations, and it has a sonar and a radar capability. So when we're operating at night, we use it to make sure we don't run into anything out here on this reservoir. And then it also gives us a good look under the water if we're looking for maybe a drowning or a boat that's been wrecked or something like that. So this radar is a state-of-the-art tool that we use, and it's very sophisticated, it's very accurate, and the information that we get from this low-rance radar unit we pass on to the fire department and the fire department's dive team also to help us on salvage missions and drownings and things of that sort. have to work not only with the marina, but we have to work with the citizens and the regulars that come out here to the lake. And we have discovered that being a good communicator, talking to these people, maybe letting them have our phone number, is that they help to be our eyes and ears. It's important that we have these relationships with the citizens, because a lot of times things that we do out here, if some guy hurts himself on the mountain bike trails or motorcycle trails, or God forbid we have a drowning or somebody that we think is missing, time is very critical in our calls out here at the lake. So having these relationships with the community, with the citizens of the city out here, speeds up that process. It cuts out the middleman, and we're able to respond, get in the boat quicker, get in the four-wheel drive truck quicker, get out there, help, rescue, save, do whatever we need to do. So a lot of stuff that when you're working at a lake is very time critical. So having people that call you and that you can call, and having a plan to react to these emergencies is really important, because time is very important. Hey guys, we're finishing up our Lake Patrol interview with Sgt Bueno, and we want to tie in his job a little bit with our character traits and PAL, and we feel that integrity is a good one to explain his job, because integrity is doing what you're supposed to do when no one else is looking. And being a Lake Patrol officer, there's very few of them. It's just him and another one. So if they're not doing their job, no one's ever watching them. So they got to make sure they're doing their job, because when something does happen on the lake, it's usually very critical. It can be life or death. So it's very important that he's out doing his job, checking his points, and making sure that everybody is safe. Thank you all for being here. Hey, we're done for this week, but stay with us. Come back and see the next videos that explain some more about our police jobs. All right? Catch y'all later. See you.